Hello and welcome to tip number 18 in the Selfish Guide to Fulfillment, Meaning, and Purpose with me, your go to friend. Today's tip is about what is important to you and making sure you're upholding those values today in what you do. It's an exercise I suggest you do periodically. It really helps to give you a clear picture of what's happening in your life. Now it's simple. You get something to write on and you give yourself 2 to 10 minutes or whatever you can. Um, and I want you to write down what you do in a typical week. Ideally, have a journal and write down what you do as you're doing it so you have a very, very clear picture. But, some people don't have that type of time. But try to be as honest as you can and try to be as detail oriented as you can. Now, I want you to take what that stuff was and I want you to rank it in reference to what you spend the most time doing and what you spend the least time doing. And don't worry, it's okay to have sleeping as number one or eating or anything like that because to be honest, you should be number one. You should be taking care of yourself. Now, moving on, you're going to take another 2 to 10 minutes and write down what the most important thing in your life is. And if you struggle with this, pretend you're on your deathbed and ask yourself, what was the most meaningful aspects of my life? Now, I want you to take a minute and rank those things that are important to you. And now, here comes the tricky part. I want you to get both lists and compare them. And it might not be pretty, it might be difficult, you might be putting up different excuses. You're not there to do anything other than just accept it, okay? But gauge how far off you are. The point of the list is not to feel bad or good, it's about being consciously aware of how they match or mismatch. What we spend time doing is a gauge of what our values are. If you spend all your time playing tennis, you're probably going to be very good at tennis. If you spend all your time with people, you're going to probably be very good at those people. If you want, you can adjust, but you don't have to. You can consciously say, you know what, I'd rather be doing this or that, and that's okay. I need to adjust my values. Or, like most people, you need to adjust what you're doing. But again, it's not good or bad. It's just about having conscious understanding. And then, if you want, holistically adjusting your life to reflect what you want it to be. What we don't want is to be working towards a value like our family, and working so much that you never spend any time with your family. It doesn't make any sense. Maybe we can try to do something small and spend a little more time with our family and see if that coincides, if that feels right. But other times, we have difficulty in accepting that we prefer to work than to be with our families. That's okay. I would just suggest nothing too extreme, but it's okay to try to strike the good balance that is for you. Because in the end, you want to be doing what you want to be doing now. You don't want to be waiting until tomorrow, whenever it is. So your homework for this week is to make those lists, reconcile them, and try to do one thing that puts them a little more in line with what you want your life to be. Tell me how it goes in the comments. And remember, this exercise is so that you can really fully be a present in the moment. When you know that you're doing what you should be doing, you can enjoy the moment better. You can be fuller in that moment. Thanks for listening. Please click and follow. And follow me on other social media as well. Or check out Colton Vita for more. Keep an eye out for the book coming out in 2023. And if you think this can help someone, please forward it along. Until next time, stay curious, stay open, and stay true to you. Thanks for listening.